good morning. It's Sunday, December 15th. It's about 9:30 in the morning. The sun is still coming up. It's been coming up for about an hour and a half. It was a full moon last night. We are on the mainland side of Holy Island, north of Northumberland, on the coast of the North Sea. And we're going to cross over the causeway. There's tide tables, so we have to wait for the tide to go out. So it was from like 5 o'clock this morning till noon is when we can cross, and then again later this evening. So the idea is to go over. We stayed here last night above the high tide mark, and then the plan is to stay overnight on the island. We think we can do that. There's 2 parking areas. It's unclear whether they allow overnight parking, but we're going to try. Worst case is we get stuck by the tide and we have to stay overnight. So we'll just have to see what's going on when we get over there. There's a small village, there's a castle. So like it'll be an interesting day. It's fairly warm. It's already like low 50s. Temperature came up overnight, so it's going to be cloudy all day. But it's interesting out here. So we're going to head across the causeway. So Steve and Liz and Lucky are in front of me. They're on YouTube and Instagram, a band called Dignity. I'll put a link in the description. You can follow them as well. And after this, I think we're going to head north a little bit more and do some more exploring. So hopefully we'll be here for another day and then head out tomorrow. I splash through the puddles, but this is salt water, so I'll avoid that. So this little hut in the middle, this little white building, is in case you're crossing and you get stuck, maybe on foot or even in a car, you can go and get in that little hut and stay there till the tide goes back out again. So it's like a little rescue hut. Cool. first one the Vikings came to when they invaded England centuries ago. This whole area was taken over by the Vikings. That's the castle over there. I'm going to ignore the 3.5 ton limit. Kind of have to.
I don't know whether you want to park here or whether you want to, because it says it's like coach parking in town, but
yeah, I mean that doesn't look like we can drive in.
nah.
So we'll just have to park here.
Yeah,
and
fuck it.
Yeah, I think just down on the gravel.
Yeah.
Would be better. Just facing out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll head down that way. Over on the grass. Yeah. Do it this way. Okay, that looks good. We'll figure out how long we can stay here. Welcome to Holy Island. After we parked up, we walked around the island a bit, saw some of the sights. There was this old mine from World War II that was being used as a collection box. Then we stopped at the little gift shop, Lindisfarne. They sell a bunch of local spirits and wines and things and other little trinkets. So a few other interesting sights. And then we went over to the churchyard. There's two churches here. First one you see was built in the 13th century. That's St. Mary's Church. That's currently still being used. Prior to that, there was a church built in the 12th century that is what remains here. And you could take tours inside, which we didn't do. There's a couple pictures here of the front of it. But it was pretty interesting to see the two churches. We did go inside St. Mary's, but they were starting a service. Then after that, we walked over to the Lindisfarne Castle, which is privately owned. And I think in the summertime you could take tours inside. But it's pretty impressive, just up on a huge rock. And it would be
pretty tough to attack it, I think. Yeah, the island was first inhabited around 665. Oh, if you're a Warren Zevon fan, you would appreciate that bench there. Yeah, the island was first inhabited around 665, and then invaded by the Vikings in the 7th century. 7th century? 9th century? Something like that. So it's been around for a while. Then when we got back to the park up, Steve helped me get the cabinet installed that we bought at IKEA. So I'm cutting the edges to fit the curve of the roof. And this is my new pantry that I put up above the microwave. So now I've got 3 upper cabinets, which give me a bunch more storage for light things. I don't want to put anything too heavy up there. But it was a good day to get some of this done. It was one of those things I've been wanting to do for a while. So that was our day on Holy Island. Definitely worth a visit. Yeah, there's the cabinet all mounted up.
Okay guys, it's Sunday evening. We've been on Holy Island for the day. It's a little bit after 6 and the causeway's back open. So we're gonna head out and cross back over. Can't stay here at night, so we're gonna head back to the mainland. Okay, so we're on the causeway now. Just looking at the GPS. There's like a 1-lane road up here in the middle. Looks like that car is taking the 1 lane over here. Unless he's flashing me through, or no. I guess he was flashing me through, okay. Side as it was. Okay, I'm not sure how the video is going to come out with the darkness, but this is where we stayed last night. Okay, so let's see how this comes out. I'll check in with you guys in the morning.